What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here for, guess what, child? A Travel and Talk Tuesday. Yes, I am back for Travel and Talk. I figure, F it, I'm just going to come on. You know, life is short. I'm just going to come on and just talk about what I can think to talk about and try to enjoy our day. Despite what the lawyers may say, you know what I'm saying? So, what I'm not going to talk about is the accident. That's what I'm not going to talk about. So, just to give y'all an update, for those of you who haven't watched in a long time, Hurricane Milton just came through Florida. I was impacted in a way. The most I was impacted was with being without the power, put it like that. I didn't have any actual damage to my property. I barely had tree limbs in my yard, which was a blessing, despite a lot of other people having more significant things or more disastrous things happening to them. When I first applied for the FEMA situation, the funding still hadn't been approved by DeSantis and the government or what have you, in the combination, because they were still assessing the damage to find out exactly how much money each county or each state or each city was eligible for. So I want to say Sunday, I think it was Sunday because I remember calling my boss. Yeah, it was Sunday. I found out that we were Orlando was approved for the FEMA funding. We were added to the list as a natural disaster. So I was able to apply for the FEMA funding. And you may be asking, what funding did you need if you didn't have any significant damage? Well, because the power was out for so long, they do offer immediate needs assistance in situations like that. If you need to get baby formula, if you need to get medication, if you had to pay for lodging, if you had to buy like humidifiers after the storm to help, dry out your house, air purifiers, things of that nature, candles, lights, generators, all that type of stuff. If you're getting any of those things after the storm, because of the storm, in response to the storm, or if you had to get things during the storm or before the storm, that's what that immediate assistance funds are for. So I went ahead and applied for that. I had to clear out my fridge, child. After being without power for 4 days, things started to unthaw in the freezer. So once things start to unthaw in the freezer, everything that's in the refrigerator section ain't no good. And like I had things like meat, fish. So once certain things start to unthaw, you don't want to, bacteria, E. coli, everything sets in or begin to set in. So, got to make sure I don't eat any spoiled foods. And I know as black people, we can go days with not putting something in the refrigerator, or I was trying to go as long as possible without the throwing stuff away. But I was like, once the ice started melting in the freezer, I'm like, it's time to go. And that's what pretty much happened. The ice started melting, the freeze pops started melting. So it was time for me to throw that shit away. Plus it started stinking in the refrigerator section. The food started stinking. So I had 7 bags of trash I had to take out. And hopefully the FEMA funds can help replace my groceries. As of right now, a lot of the stores still don't have food. Because everybody went on the panic mode and started buying up all the bread, all the meat and everything like they did with COVID. I was confused because we were supposed to have a hurricane come through the prior week before it changed, and they cleared out all the stores then. So I'm like, what the fuck y'all do with that shit? But anywho, people started buying. Why is that? Is that a wire or something? So I was confused about why people still needed to get more shit, because y'all just got the shit the week before. But nevertheless, there was like, I went to the store the other day. I was like, let me pick up a few things for the fridge, because I keep waking up in the morning and ain't shit in here to eat. I'm tired of eating oatmeal. That's what I had in the closet. It was oatmeal. So I went to the store and they still didn't have anything like eggs, milk, certain meats. They didn't have. So I still have not been able to replace it on my own. Luckily, I just got paid Friday So I had money to replace my food, but ain't shit in the stores. So we got a pack of turkey bacon. I got an individual milk. What is those? Like the pint size. I was able to get a pint size thing of milk, so we can have at least 2 bowls of cereal out of that. What else was I able to get? They had Jenny O ground turkey, so I was able to get a package of ground turkey, and then I got some Doritos. I had to get Cool Ranch because they was out of nachos, and we made tacos. Then we made burgers the next night. Cause I had bread already, so that's what we've been. Other than that, I've been eating out, child, because I ain't been able to find a grocery store to have all the essentials I need to stock the fuck up. Hopefully by Wednesday, Thursday, I got doctor's appointments both days, so I won't be at work. That I'll be able to stock up on the essential food items that I need. Other than that, I'm gonna tell you, I was explaining in one of my other videos. Well, I did the PNTV on Saturday, and I explained it a little bit on that. The way that the storm, my house, thank God, is hurricane resilient. They apparently in Florida, 2002, they start requiring that the house have specific coding when it was built. So my house was built in 2003, the end of 2003. So it met the criteria. So it was able to withstand the winds. I don't know about the roof. I'm assuming that the roof is okay. I don't go up there, so I don't know if the roof is okay or not. But I'm guessing because I didn't see any loose shingles or anything around. But the water was hitting up against the house, child. So if you ever been on a cruise and you've been on that bottom deck, and if the ship start rocking, you could hear the waves crashing up against the body of the ship. That's what the fuck it sounded like. I did not open a window to look outside at all, because I didn't want to look out there and see that it was water up to my window levels. I didn't want to see that shit, because I knew they would have sent me into panic mode. So I didn't look out the windows, but you could hear it smacking, and it was smacking high. It was like whoosh. It was like waves. That's what it sounded like. Like I said, I don't know if it was just the wind turning up the doggone rain, but it was coming in, baby. It was coming in. Surprisingly, I slept like a baby. I stayed sleepy throughout the day. We didn't have no lights, so they probably been a part of the problem too. We didn't have no electricity. We was up here, had this little bitty, our light is this big, but it's like a job site light, and it lit the room up pretty good. We was going off of that. Me and my baby was sitting there in the dark with that little light, putting together puzzles, because we was trying to entertain ourselves. That puzzle still ain't put together. We barely got the edge. This puzzle stressing us out. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. It's stressing us out, but we gonna get it. Me and my daughter together, we gonna achieve great things. But we sitting there doing that, so we had that one little bitty ass light, to guide us through the night and to guide us through the day. But other than that, she had a strobe light that she bought for this concert she went to, and that mug was bright too. So she was walking around like she was a queen on the throne with her doggone light in her hand, her scepter. That's what it looked like, a scepter. So that's the lighting we was using for these 4 days. And the first day when the power went out, I had just made a pot of rotini. I said, Gina, the food ready. And then within 30 seconds, the power went out. So we ate by candlelight that first night, child. It was so romantical. No, it wasn't romantical at all. It was weird as shit. Which made me realize I would probably never go to one of those dining restaurants that you eat in the dark. Because that was this ain't the deal. This ain't the deal right here. So yeah, that power that went out. So we had rotini, and the refrigerator was still cool that first day. So we was able to eat leftovers that next day. So that's how we did it the first 2 days. And then on that third day, I told you every neighborhood around us still had power. So a lot of the major restaurants or they had just got back on power. One of the two. They either had power, never went out, or they had just got power that day. So some of the major restaurants opened up, and we was able to go out to eat. Once we got out of our neighborhood Friday. I think I said Saturday was the day I got the neighborhood. I got the neighborhood Friday. And yeah, we was able to go sit down and eat at a restaurant and charge up our equipment and everything. I had to go back to work Friday, which we went in like 11 o'clock. And I kind of charged things up then. And then like what I could, and then like everything else, like we went out to go eat later that afternoon. What's the hell did we go out to eat Saturday? I don't remember now. I think we've been out to eat every day since Friday. That's what it is. We've been eating out every day on takeout. But at least we went and sat in a restaurant and charged up everything. But other than that, yeah, I couldn't. I think my daughter got some footage once the storm began from the inside of like our upper window. She got footage through there. But other than that, no, I didn't get no footage for y'all, child. I didn't get no footage for y'all. And I wasn't peeking out the window to see what it looked like. And like I said, I don't know. I slept so peacefully. And the crazy thing is, since the power been back on, my sleep patterns have been disrupted again. Because I wasn't sleeping properly. I've been waking up in the middle of the night, waking up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I couldn't go back to sleep. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning. And then I finally go back to sleep. That was what was going on before the storms happened. And that is what is going on now that we got our power back on. When the power was out and the storms was coming through and it was smacking up against the damn windows, I slept like a fucking baby. I think I even drooled. I was sleeping my ass off. My daughter said she couldn't sleep. Now, Keena usually sleep through everything. It could be sirens right outside her window, a fucking mariachi band playing at the foot of her bed, and she was asleep. But through the storm, she couldn't. And I could. I don't know. Maybe it was just, I'm glad that it gave me a peace of mind, child. Because I couldn't see myself panicking before going to bed and thinking I'm going to die. Because y'all know I'm afraid of dying. Thinking I was going to die through that. I did my prayer. I didn't stay up all night praying like some people said they did. And shout out to you if you had to, or prayers out to you if you had to. I did that one prayer. I don't think I should have to repeat myself to God. And what I'm asking for in the same fucking night. I did that one prayer, that I wouldn't wake up dead. And then I was fine. And I went to bed peacefully. I overslept. Days I normally would get up around 6:30 to take the dog out. I overslept. It was like 7:38, and the dog didn't care either. He slept too. That dog really do act like me. He slept through the night too, which was, thank goodness. Didn't get up early. Tell me, hey, take me out to the bathroom. And luckily, when I was able to take him out to the bathroom, there were some breaks in the storm. Like the winds would slow down for maybe like 30 seconds to a minute or two. And I was able to get Vito out to, poop and pee and all that stuff. So he didn't have no mishaps in the house, which was a blessing. So, child, yeah, that's over with. It's done with. I am happy, here, alive, and back to being me. Back on Traveling Talk Tuesday. I'm about to be late for work. I had no intention on doing so. I tried to leave early, but I don't know why I didn't leave early. Mosquito bites. I think that I was talking to FEMA on the phone, and I had my window cracked. I had my window down because I was about to pull off, and I didn't want to drive while I was talking to them, so I stayed in this parking lot. And the mosquito tore me up on this right side of my body. Only on the right side. Only on the right side. 48 bites. I don't know if it was the same mosquito or a whole family reunion of them came in and tore my ass up. But they fed good. They fed good. They was like, the store is now open, and they went shopping on Poetry. That's what they did. They got all their grocery, all they fill from me on one side of my damn body. All from here all the way down to my shin. On just one side of my body. Oh, and it's like I told you I got the mosquito syndrome now. So it hurts. I get big knots. These are going down now. You can see some of them still. These are going down. And they painful and they itchy, and I make sure I'm trying not to scratch. But child, there was a time. They was like, we finna roll up on this big back girl, and we finna get our fill. And that's what that mosquito or family of mosquitoes did. You know what I'm saying? I think it probably was a whole family reunion of mosquitoes, because I know they was doing the new Cupid shuffle on my arm. I know they was. You know what I'm saying? They was doing the flex shuffle. They was doing it on me. I know they was. So, speaking of big back, I'm trying to sign up for a spin class, y'all. Now, I'm not a cycler. I haven't, rode bikes for real since I was a young girl. I can't even say a teenager, a young girl. I remember I tried to get on a bike once upon a time with my cousin. I went down to her house in Kentucky, and I tried to get on her daughter's bike on the 10-speed, and not only did I almost crack my cooch open, because she had the one with the bars, she had the men's style, not the one with the Diplo. I couldn't figure out how to fucking stop to get off the goddamn bike, so I failed. I had to jump down, which cracked my coochie, and then I fell over. So that's the last time I was on a bike like that. Now, stationary bikes, I used to work out on my stationary bike. I haven't really did that for much since we left St. Louis. So I don't know why the hell. I do know why. I was supposed to say I don't know why the hell I want to sign up for a spin class. It's this one girl I keep seeing on IG. Her name is Katrina Gerard, I think it is. I don't know if she's a Peloton instructor or she used to be or whatever, but she has this Power and Flow series. Her business is Power and Flow always. And they doing all the spin class thing, and they dancing and hooping and hollering, and everybody sweating their ass off and having a good time. It looks so fun. It looks so tiring. But it's I don't know, and just listening to her talk, she just inspirational, motivational, whatever you want to call it. It gets you in the groove, in the mindset that you can do this shit. Now, I used to watch, what was the dude, Billy Blanks, and I was sitting there thinking, I'm tired as hell. I forgot what his was called, the PAX thing, or the P90X, one of them two. The HIIT classes, I look at them, I get tired. I feel like I did the workout just from looking. But for her, for some reason, I don't know what it is about her. Her energy is just drawing me in and make me feel like I could achieve. If I believe, I could achieve, right? So I went on a furious search. I'm like, where the fuck is she located? I think she in Texas. I never found out for sure, but I know she has been traveling, doing classes to different cities and different states, whatever. So her shit look fun as hell. I literally sit there and watch a whole 45-minute video of people on bikes, just watching them work out. I think I lost weight when it happened. I felt the calories shedding just by watching them, because I'll be in my head, and then the soundtracks and playlists that she be breaking down, baby, the mugs be going hard. The mugs be going hard. But yeah, I'm gonna do the little. I'm gonna get into a spin class. So I found one here in Orlando. They not Power and Flow, but they Bike and Flow, and the way that their studio was set up, and I seen short clips of some different workouts, some 30-second clips of some different workouts, and they seem to mimic her style. So I'm assuming that they may be students or an extension of her program. That's what I'm assuming, which means that I believe that I'm going to enjoy it or like it or what have you. Now, the first class is free, so they let you come in and get the breakdown and see if you really can do this shit. So me and my daughter are going to sign up for a spin class if my doctor gives me the okay. I go back to the cardiologist for the first time since I've been diagnosed with AFib Thursday. And the internet is giving me misinformation. Different websites and different people. Some people saying that high intensity workouts could trigger your AFib, and some people are saying that their doctor told them the exercise is exactly what they need. So I don't know. I can't say yes or no, this is what I need to do until I go see the doctor. But I do know when I took my stress tests and my EKGs and my echoes and all that junk, I went up to whatever the max level that they take you through. I went up to that without having any type of episode. And I said that before to them. I've always done those type of stress. I've always been good at these tests. Nothing ever happens. I told him when I started, I'm going to make it through this whole 10 minutes without having a problem. I told him that. And so my EKGs and all that other junk, they identified certain times that was seemingly elevated, but not to cause them concern. In other words, I'm not triggered by exercise. Now, I haven't been exercised like I'm supposed to once this accident happened, so I'm trying to get back into it. And I need to be in a structured environment, I believe. Now, the problem is, I don't like motherfuckers telling me what to do. I've tried to work out with friends before, and they get so into it that then they say, come on, girl, do this. You can do it. Don't get... I hate that. And I think I hate that because of being in the military. I don't like a motherfucker yelling at me. I don't like it trying to give me, what is the word I'm looking for? Tough encouragement. I don't like that shit at all. It's going to make me shut down, and it may make me cuss you the fuck out. So, watching her on IG, I think it's Christina Gerard, watching her on IG, she doesn't do any of that. She tells you what the routine is, and she speaks to the entire class like, all right, y'all, we letting go of insecurities. All right, y'all, we getting motivated. We gonna move. We gonna bop. Like, no, she hitting that shit, boy. It's like dancing on a bike. She hitting that shit. And I be thinking, okay, I'm feeling this. When I was reading the reviews of this particular place, a lot of people are saying that an instructor named Mauricio, they really loved him, but they loved him because he calls them out and he pushes them directly. Mauricio can't do that shit to me. So I may have to go up there, because we can sign up for our classes online and pick the day that we want. Because again, the first one is free for us anyway. Can I go around and pick the first one, right? And I think I need to let them know that I'm not that student. I'm not the one that Mauricio can get in my face and be like, you better don't stop. No, don't do that to me. So we're gonna see, because I need to get this weight off, child. I need to get this weight off. My foot hurt, and I don't think I ain't doing nothing but regular walking. There should be no reason why my foot hurt like it do. I've been maintaining my insulin level, so it's not nothing neuropic in relation to my insulin changes. So I'm like, and I feel improvement with the change of shoes, like better support underneath the base and things like that. Or when I was off work I felt improvement. When I was going to therapy 2 or 3 times a week, and I was out of work and not standing on my feet all day long, I felt improvement. So that's why another reason why I don't think it's neuropic. It gotta be, just my weight on my feet, and I'm standing on my feet constantly. So yeah, I think I need to get more serious. I need to find a way to be more active in a way that I haven't been before, because I think my body is just used to the routines that I do. Your body could plateau at a certain thing. I work at a job that I'm always constantly walking around. I ain't got my watch on, but I clock 14 miles a day on foot for myself. You would think that somebody that's naturally doing 14 miles a day is in a lot healthier state of being. No, my body is used to that. So it's not doing anything effective. I turn my neck and I see it in the video sometimes. I'm like, boop, I got that whole turkey neck going on right there. That need to go. That need to go. I want somebody to walk up behind me and kiss me on my neck, but not have all this neck to kiss on. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. Hopefully the doctor cleared me for the spin class, because like I said, I do know it's high intensity, and that used to be the way I would train. I always when I would actually be serious training. Why the fuck won't you drive the speed limit? God damn, son of a bitch made motherfucker. You don't turn the corner and fucking stop? The hell? I ain't late yet. I still got 4 minutes to get there. Oh, my clock is behind. Remember I told y'all every time daylight savings time happen, I lose 2 minutes, and it is. It's off 2 minutes with the last daylight savings time, and I just ain't never corrected it. So I have to keep remembering. I still ain't got no gas either. I need to fill up. A lot of the gas stations around here are starting to get gas again, so I should be able to get some gas in the car today. Might be a little long line for me to get it, but I still should be able to get some gas. And did this motherfucker just roll up on the back of me? Okay, I got one motherfucker who don't want to drive the speed limit, and now I got somebody behind me that want to do more than. Speed limit only 45, sir. I can't go faster than the car in front of me, who we are doing exactly 46. And he rolled up on my bumper like I'm supposed to be towing him. Well, it's a whole fast lane over there. Take your ass in the fast lane. I'm in the slow lane. Let me drive. So, yeah, we're gonna try to get my channel back to where it was, where I'm putting up videos and shit like I used to, because I miss talking to y'all. My daughter and I are planning a cooking stream. She's gonna do one for her Twitch followers, and so I'm gonna be recording at the same time for y'all. She watched this show called One Piece, and they put out a cookbook. So we're supposed to be picking a dish from the cookbook and learning how to cook that. I want to say, well, I think we might do the bao buns, because I just found out that I like those. We went to a restaurant probably over the summertime that opened up here, and they had the little bao buns with the little sticky buns and the flavored seasoned chicken and stuff in the middle, and it was so freaking good. So we may try that, but the problem is that we messed up what we gonna eat. Oh Lord, I don't know. I learned how to make ramen noodles, child. I learn how to make my own ramen noodles instead of buying a Maruchan pack or the ramen pack. So I like udon noodles. That's the little thicker ones that you can get like at P.F. Chang's and most buffets, the udon noodles, right? So I learned how to make those. Well, I like those. So I found in the store that you can get a pack of it for like $4, and you can get like probably like 4 servings out of that pack, which is about the same of a ramen thing, I guess. And if just get some chicken bouillon, beef bouillon, or vegetable bouillon, and you can either put that in the water first and cook the noodles in the water, and you get that ramen flavor, add your own seasons. It was so freaking fire. And you don't have all that MSG and all that extra salt that you don't even know what's in there, because you're adding your own seasons. Basically, I just add some garlic, some onion, a little bit of celery salt, red pepper flakes, and then we did chicken bouillon. It was really, really good. I was like, shit is better than Top Ramen and Maruchan or whatever I think the name brands of those are. It was so much better, and I like those. I ain't gonna even complain that I like those, but they got a very high MSG, which I shouldn't be eating any fucking way. So yeah, I'm trying to learn how to do some different things food wise. So, because my palate is bored. I don't think that Floridians know how to cook when I go to these restaurants. They be lacking so much flavor, which is sad considering they have so many elements in the dishes. But I think they overpower everything with cilantro and arugula. And when I eat those two things, they taste like soap to me. So the food doesn't taste good to me here. So I'm trying to cook at home. But for some reason, the quality of the vegetables and the meats here are not up to snuff either. I could clearly taste the difference. You remember when I had my garden and I was like eating the fruits and vegetables out of my garden compared to going to the major chain stores and buying it there? And I was like, it tastes so different. It tastes so much fresher. Like that's it. Compared to, okay, scratch out my garden. Just compared to the grocery store quality food in St. Louis compared to Florida, it's so much different. And it may be because of the water, you know, because they have the certain way. You got to grow the food with water, you got to clean the food with water, and the water quality here sucks to me. I will not drink straight out the tap here at all. Okay, I'm almost at work. I don't even know if I talked about everything that I said I was going to talk about when I had it in my mind when I got in the car, but I am behind now. I'm like 2 minutes late. And yes, they've been on our ass. They've been on our ass for 30 seconds late. And this is the day after holiday, so we got a lot of shit to do. So I will talk to y'all again in another video. Thank y'all for watching. This has been Traveling Talk Tuesday. I'm back, y'all. Hey.